Hey everybody, it's Elgin Walker here at eXp Realty, and I just want to quickly talk about the difference between a home inspection and a walkthrough. So, first of all, the home inspection is done normally at the beginning of the escrow period. The standard time is 17 days, but normally you want to get it done within the first 7 to 10 days. Why? Because if there's some issues with the home inspection, you want to have the opportunity to look into it further, work things out possibly with the seller and the buyer. And if not, and that's not available and it can't be done, then you just want to be able to move forward, not have your deposit at risk, the seller not lose any marketing time, and everybody can just go in their own direction. Now, the physical inspection, the home inspection, should be done by a licensed contractor, preferably, and sometimes that will be required, someone that holds insurance and is licensed, etc., etc., etc. Now, that's not required, but it's generally preferred, and some sellers are only going to want someone licensed and bonded to inspect their home. Now, the home inspector should be going through the major things with the property, just checking the roof, or at least, to see if there are any apparent leaks, to see if there's anything that is not to code, that the plumbing, that the electricity, et cetera, that all those things are working properly. And a good home inspector will give you a report, and he'll report on things that need to be done. He'll report on things that may need future evaluations, that type of stuff. Normally give you pictures of it and give it to you in a digital form. Now, from that home inspection, if there's certain things that need to be done, or just certain things that you want done or you feel should be negotiated, that particular point, you and your agent will put together what's called a repair request, get it to the seller or the listing agent, and work on them from there. And if there are additional inspections at that time that the home inspector has suggested, like say he has suggested maybe a roof inspection, well then you generally will ask for that and additional time to get that done. Now, all that said and done, we're moving past our escrow. We're at the top point now. So let's say the escrow is getting ready to close, and we are getting ready to do a walkthrough. Here's the first difference. The physical inspection is a contingency. If there's a contingency to that, as far as it getting done, and there be an agreement on the physical condition of the property. The home walkthrough is not a contingency. It is not required to be done, but it is suggested to be done. So what your walkthrough is to go through the property, normally a couple of days before closing, or around the time you sign your loan documents, somewhere in that time frame. And what you're looking for is to make sure, number one, that any agreed upon repairs and items are done, and pretty much just walking through making sure the condition of the property is the same. What the home in a walkthrough is not, it is not a time that you go back through the home and go, oh, I didn't notice this, or oh, I didn't notice that, so I don't want to buy it, blah, 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 or I need this fixed. That is not what the walkthrough is for. And usually if you do something of that along the lines, you as the buyer, more times than not, become in default, and and it goes from there. So biggest difference, the home inspection is where you pick out everything or anything that's wrong with the property, if at all, and you start to request repairs, you negotiate that. The walkthrough is just to verify that things have been completed and or the property is in the same condition, meaning that there's not something, you don't want people that took the carpets out or the baseboards out or some chandeliers or that type of stuff. But it is not a time to where you can then go through and say, oh, you know what, we didn't know that there was something that, or whatever, the plumbing was bad or whatever the case may be. That's for your home inspection. Any questions, reach out to our team. We'd love to help you if you can. God bless, take care, and remember, no matter what you're going through in life, it's just a temporary condition, because things do change. And it truly is a great life. God bless.